Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones Edition. Joeblivion here, and you're probably wondering what this screen that apparently I can't move it. This little pop-up thing is a little... It's called a ledger. I was checking out some of the buttons down here at the bottom of the screen. I know what find characters does. That's how I find my all-star characters, but there's also find title or region, which I've never used before. Go to home province, which I'm already here, so I probably don't know why it's doing anything. And then ledger. And in my ledger, it seems to keep track of my domains. So I have Castle of Casterly Rock, my tax, my fort level, my levies, current building. I don't know what that means, +4. That's kind of... I don't know what that means. Then there's the realm at large, and I could divvy it up based off of who pays the most taxes to me, who has the total tax. Is that the amount of money that they make altogether? It probably is. Hold on a second. Let's go check out Castamere. I believe Castamere has a, yes, large gold mine, so that actually would make sense. So if I go to my ledger here, I can see that it seems... Castamere's making the most gold, then Lannisport. Very interesting. It kind of appeals to my greediness. Does Lyman have the greedy trait? Yes, he does. Ooh, that will be useful for later on with future ambitions. But I wouldn't mind taking Castamere and Lannisport for myself just for the sheer amount of tax revenue. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But let's check out the rest of this. Fort level, obviously. It also displays the max size of certain places. So we can see Lannisport has the most amount of squares, like construction tile squares, right? So 6 + 1 is 7. Oh, wrong button. Ledger. Followed by Craycall, Peckledon, Castamere, River Spring. Neat. What is all this? Your realm levies. Okay. Religions. Ooh, size 271. What is that size? Old Gods, Relore, Lady Yara, High Septon, Black... Oh! Religions. I think this is... Oh, this is religions like across the entirety of the game. Gotcha. Characters. Oh, snap. I can look up the wealthiest people. Well, here we go. Yeah, I can look up the wealthiest people. Interesting. Who has the most wealth? Well, I guess obviously I don't, but it seems the East has a lot of, well, Lord Garrison of Ashmark, right. Alright, it seems the East has a lot more money than the West does at the moment. Piety. Right. Opinion. Really? Is this King Lyman's opinion of himself? I mean, I guess that makes sense. To have 100 opinion of yourself. Prestige. Who has the most prestige? Holy crap, King Lyman is 3rd. Prince Corrin. Also, Prince Corrin the Munificent and King Ronald. Why does King Ronald have such a high prestige? What has he done? Very interesting. I'm actually going to hop on over here and see King Ronald's traits. Why does he... Sympathy for the Drowned God. Oh. Okay. I'm very curious now. I want to know what... Wait, he's got theology? Become exalted among men. I see. Okay. Anyways... Back to where we are. We are at the conclusion of the War with the Dragons, and at the conclusion of... Uh-oh. What is this? Okay. Whew. I started to panic there for a second, because I thought somehow House Tully had become the rulers of the Trident. Lord Melwis of Riverrun. Oh, attempted murder of kinsman, executed kinsman. Yep, I did order the death of his father because they were attacking me. And that's how we Lannisters deal with our enemies. We feed them to lions. But we're at the conclusion of the multiple wars, the War of Independence against both the Trident, well, I'm not going to say the Trident, against House Tully and the Iron Throne. If we go over to the Iron Throne, we can see my nephew rules it, and the regent is Lady Ravella of Faring Cross. Okay, I don't really know who she is. Don't really care. Grandchild of incest, calling for okay, yeah, so okay, he doesn't have any traits. This is an odd format. Normally these bloodlines are further over here. But, oh, you know what? You know what? I think I know why he's messed up. He's messed up because he's somehow been removed from the Royal Targaryen bloodline. It's kind of a weird bug that happens when you use the kidnap option. If you let a rescue Emma. Oh, yeah, we want to do that. But when you use the kidnap plot, if you click the little option here to kidnap your target, it essentially fakes the death of the target so that no one will ask questions about where they went. And because that's the option we used against King Valar, in a sense, the game kind of erased his parents. I mean, if we go to his brother, right? Yeah, it should be his brother. Prince Maelor, Vaemond, King Aerion, Rhaenys. Oh, yeah. Really did a number on the Targaryens. I am loving it. But right now, our problem, we need to improve our relations with the Lords of the Realm because, as I told someone in the comment section of the last video, I have greater plans for the Kingdom of the Rock. My plans are to get the ambition, well, maybe we can get one more kid. I'd like to get one more kid. But once we have 5 children, then I can go for the expand the realm by conquest ambition, which will give me Casus Belli to invade the Iron Throne, who has, at the moment, 12,000 troops. We have 15,000. Well, armies are pretty evenly matched, but as we all know, King Lyman, the Whisperer, doesn't like to play fair. So the likelihood that we would beat them in actual combat, not that high. All we would have to do is attack them, hold our territory, and kidnap King Valar, which we've already proven we can do. Do that, and then we can conquer the Iron Throne. Then we'll have the Kingdom of the Iron Throne and the Kingdom of the Rock, and I believe those are both king tier, like kingdom tier titles. And for a huge prestige hit, we can actually dissolve the title of the Iron Throne. And so then all this gray, the Stormlands, a lot of the Crown lands, and the North will all fall under jurisdiction of the Rock. So the Rock will become the most powerful kingdom in Westeros. And then from there, it's just a matter of every new Lannister that comes along. We just need to make sure they have a really high martial or a really high intrigue, and then they can begin to systematically conquer Westeros, you know. Invade the Trident, connect the Crown lands, the West and the North. Take the Reach, and then we'll have control of the mainland of Westeros, and then it's just the Iron Islands, the Vale, and Dorne. And then when that's all said and done, then we'll establish a mighty House Lannister Kingdom of the Rock stretching from the Wall in the north to the sands of Dorne in the south, and everyone will bow to Casterly Rock. And then who knows, maybe we'll start a new season where we begin the invasion of Essos or something, subjugate the East as well. But these plans could all go horribly, horribly wrong if King Lyman cannot keep his realm in check. So that said, I want to take a look at my son Prince Lan, who's being taught by Sir Morgan Hightower. Yes, I'm satisfied with that for the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on time. Check out my councils. Everything great? Not really. It's okay. It could be a lot better, but it's okay. We want to make sure we've got our Master of Laws working on statecraft. Yes. Our Septon, proselytize, perform charity. Vassals impress. Septon is trampled by mobs. Piety gain. We need that piety gain, because I think I read somewhere that if we have a piety of 100 plus, then we can convince the Septon to remove our excommunication. In fact, well, let's get rid of this first. I'm spying on King Marin. Why am I spying on King Marin? Do I need to be doing this? Sure. Yeah, we'll spread some malicious rumors for now. I don't really remember why we're spying on King Marin, other than we're just trying to trash House Gardner for messing with us. Where is the High Septon? Where is the High? Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Let's see. High Septon. Okay, Septon of High Septon V1. What does that mean? Does he... Oh, he doesn't have a name. Just his name is just High Septon. I mean, I don't know. Do High Septons like give up their names when they become the High Septon? I'm not sure, but apparently he's based in Old Town. He's possessed and cancerous. I don't seem to be able to ask for my excommunication to be... Lift excommunication. Lifting the excommunication of a character requires that your religious head likes you enough or is your vassal. I can afford 12.5 piety. Oh, wow, okay, that's really, really cheap. We should actually be able to make that up in no time. I have to make sure this guy likes me, though. That might be... Actually... You know, what we could maybe do is we might be able to use our intrigue. We might be able to use our intrigue to replace this guy with someone who's more favorable to King Lyman. Doesn't like me because I'm dishonored. The church approves theocratic. Yeah, right. Well, let's see if we can't take care of him and get a more preferable High Septon. Make sure everyone on my council is doing something. Minor titles seem to be all doled out, which is awesome. Council is full. Not many loyalists. Quite a bit of pragmatists and some zealots. As the day drags on, seemingly never ending, you can barely keep your eyes open. You seem to have no energy at all. King Lyman better not be coming down with some... Garth thinks it's very likely you have rabies. I sincerely hope not. That would be a tragic turn of affairs if all of a sudden King Lyman is killed due to rabies of all bloody things. My wife is regent, yes? Yes, and I trust her. Great. And then Prince Lan is being taught by Sir Morgan Hightower. What are Prince Lan's traits right now? Ooh, he's high in intrigue and military. That could be a dangerous combination. We'll have to see. I better not have rabies. I'm going to be really pissed if I do. This guy's still alive? 53 years old. He's been a leal and able servant. How much is he asking for? 30? Well, I mean, plus 10 for 5 years. That's pretty decent. But he's like, well, I mean, I was going to say he has gonorrhea and he's a lunatic, so he's probably not going to survive that long, but he is 53, so... Nah, I'll just give him some money. I don't really want to give out any favors. Maester Garst told you to eat plenty of spicy food to remedy your fatigue. I see. And my fatigue gives me minus 25 health, and that treatment gives me plus 50. Okay. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that the dragons live once more, and that Septon Carlton now rides Meraxes. Okay. That's interesting. And he got that just for being, well, I was going to say for just being Westerosi Valyrian, but, you can see the dragon taming chance is plus 400%, so it is a considerable bonus. But he has faith at the 7. Apparently that doesn't matter. I have found out nothing useful about the High Septon. Let's see, he's possessed. Attraction opinion minus 10. The others, yes, he is surely a willing slave to dark forces. This should really hurt him because he's the High Septon of the Faith. He is called the Wicked One, though. Yeah, go ahead, spread some rumors. I'm looking at my plot for killing, but it's really not that high. One moment you're shivering, the next you're sweating. Overall, you feel awful. I have a fever, which could actually be rabies. I'm not sure what happened. Was King Lyman wrestling with some dangerous squirrels or something? I don't know. I didn't get any kind of event suggesting that I was attacked by a dog or a squirrel or anything. Princess Laurel. Prince Tywin is being taught by Maester Garce. Maester Garce, you suck. Let's change your guardian to someone better. Yes. It's a lot of faith I'm putting in Sir Morgan Hightower. We claim on the High Lordship of Old Town. How many troops does the Reach have? 23. Okay, 23,000. I am not going to mess with them. It seems that Lord Timor of Case, the spy master of Lord Garrison of Case, has been sent to Feast Fires to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe he should be silenced before he finds out about my plot to rescue Emma. Well, I mean, if he finds out, what's the problem? I don't really see the problem of him finding out. But I'm kind of worried about trying to have him killed. I know he doesn't really like me, but I don't really see the yeah, I don't care if it's revealed. I'm not going to get imprisoned by it or anything. Speaking of this plot, is there... Jesus, not even my wife is willing to... Opinion of Emma, base reluctance. Jesus, no one wants to help get Emma out of prison. I mean, I have no special love for her, but she's a fantastic commander. I really, really want her to be a courtier of mine. You're pained with hot, swollen joints which disturb your sleep. You've contracted gout. Now, see, gout makes more sense for King Lyman. King Lyman doesn't really do a whole lot. He's not a very physically active king. So gout does actually make sense. I don't think this is fatal, though. I don't think it is. Gout -2. -2 health. I'm probably going to have to get a better symptom treatment. Kind of stupid that my maester thought it was a rabies. That's kind of concerning. Princess Laurel is 15. She's going to marry... I don't know if it would be wise to marry into the gardeners now. I think I might actually break that betrothal. Yeah, let's... oh, how do I do that? Can I not do that? I don't... Are they already married? They are already... Oh, they're already bloody married. At Court and High Garden. Great, that's super. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of High Septon and now often stands guard outside his door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? For enough gold, he might be persuaded to get rid of No Name violently. Man, he really dislikes me. 21 gold? This better work, because that's expensive. If this doesn't work, I may have to rethink my intrigue plans. Maester Garce has come to see you. Okay. Give me better treatment. You better give me good treatment too, Maester Garce. In disguise, I meet up with my friend High Septon's burly armsman and his shifty-looking associate at a rundown tavern. Grinning, he recounts how they stabbed High Septon to death in his bed. I hand them a bag of coins and leave. I have my guards tie up the loose ends. The red powder was tantalizing in color. A servant had made the mistake of tasting in its pure form. His tongue had swollen up badly, and Maester Garce had chastised him firmly for it. Maester Garce poured the spice into a chalice of water and stirred it meticulously before feeding you a spoonful. I probably shouldn't have agreed to this. Alright, Maester Garce, you are really pissing me off now. Alright, they're probably going to elect a new High Septon. You are fired. Going against the will of the council will be viewed as an act of tyranny. I see. Some have to look under my council laws. Oh, okay. Damn it. My counselors have been acting against my best interests. While I've been focused on other things. Well, maybe I don't have to fire him. Maybe I can deal with this in other capacities. I'm sure he has some secrets. He is a master seducer after all, and apparently an incredibly incompetent and/or treasonous maester. We don't know yet. We will find out, though. We will find out. Springing Emma from prison doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Your Grace, for some time now, I have been in the employ of... Your Grace, for some time now, I have been in the employ of King Valor, but now I seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Casterly Rock so that I may serve you. All I ask for in return is small recompense. Yeah, well, 50 gold isn't all that small of a recompense. However, she does ride a dragon. She rides the most dangerous of dragons. Having a Westerosi Valyrian who rides Balerion the Black Dread in my court. She's a terrible commander, but Balerion the Black Dread could be a powerful tool. Unless she rebels against me. But I'm not going to give her any land. She'll just be in my court here. And then if we attack somebody, attack the Iron Throne, we could always throw her into an army and have her dragon decimate our enemies for us. The way I see it is the less dragons that the Iron Throne has access to, the better off it's going to be. So I'm going to take this hit, and I'm going to have her move to Casterly Rock. I was one of the first to saddle my horse and chase after the bandits who had stolen one of the valuable statues from your local sept. When I returned exhausted and with filthy clothes, I was told the old septon had simply misplaced the statue. He appreciated my efforts, and now I have enough piety to see if we can't find the Septon Canther. Okay, so we know it's in Old Town, I believe. So if we go here... The Sept of the Starry Sept belongs to the most devout, who is High Septon Nobody. Okay, so they do lose their names. Interestingly enough, Lift Excommunication. He doesn't like me. Can I give him money? Yes, I can. Now will he do it? Maybe. He'll consider it. Well, High Septon, please do consider it. And just know that your predecessor disappeared for very deliberate reasons. I found out nothing new and useful about Garce, but I can always make things up. Absolutely. And can I imprison him for that? Damn it, I can't. I was thinking that'd be pretty brilliant if I could spread rumors about him and then use those rumors as justification to Oh, hell no. To the Honorable King Lyman, peace be with you. I am afraid that the depravity of King Lyman precludes a return to the embrace of the Holy Mother Church. You would dare. What can I do? What can I do? I can kill him. That'd be easy. But I'm wondering, how do we improve relationships with him? Can't send any more gifts. Can't form an alliance, and I can't buy a favor. As an anointed knight... Oh, no, I can't do that, because he's not my vassal. I have learned from my little birds that Maester Garce plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark, mingling with the common folk. I think we know that he's doing a little bit more than just mingling with the common folk. You know what I'm saying? Master Seducer. He's doing a little bit more than just mingling. He'll only be protected by 2 loyal friends during this little adventure. A great opportunity to have him abducted if I so wished. Ah, yes, this would suit my purposes marvelously. Go ahead. I want to see this Maester in chains. Excellent. My hired thugs managed to waylay Maester Garce and brought him to me in a sack. Let's go ahead and cancel this plot. I'm sorry, Emma, but no one is willing to help me. Oh. What is this? Where's Maester Garce? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Oh. Holy crap, he had a very fragile constitution. It's like they threw him in the dungeon, and he was in my dungeons for like a single day and then just died. Died in the dungeons. And didn't say he committed suicide or anything, so... Well. Okay, that was expedient. Send for a maester for this. 21 gold, really? Fine. Well, these little expenses are really starting to add up. I'm going to take a look at the epidemics. Okay, the winter fever seems to be dying off, kind of, sort of. How's our refuge looking? Pretty not good. Your Grace, the maester we sent from the Citadel has arrived in Casterly Rock, a riverman by the name of Lothar. Another riverman? This guy better be better than the last. Alright, so he should be doing his maestering thing. Let me make sure my titles are all handed out. Right, I'm going to go to Intrigue. Known plots. Are there any plots against myself or my family? Doesn't seem like it. Although my brother seems to want to make Lord Summoner II incite to revolt. That's kind of concerning. Threats right now. Chiswick, my brother. Alright. He really, really hates me. I can't kill him, though. He's my brother. This fool of Castamere. I would love to take Castamere for myself. So there are some considerable threats. Are there factions growing here? Yes, there are, and this can be quite concerning. Depose King Lyman. Lord Byram of Castamere has 6,000 men. Prince Chiswick for the Rock. Well, I certainly cannot let this chaste coward become King of the Rock. They have 8,000 men, which is half our force. Prince Stafford the Mad. Could I imprison him? I could. I could. Okay. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions, and it seems to be Lord Stafford the Mad. So let's threaten the vassal, because his highest thing is martial, so he might respect that. However, he is a lunatic, so it might not make any kind of difference. So we're going to try anyways. Go ahead and threaten him. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to send my Master at Arms here and have him arrested. After much talk, the most devout have finally selected a new High Septon. Oh, okay. He doesn't seem very godly to me. That he doesn't. Can I send him a gift? Maybe. Honored King, I ask your forgiveness if I have done something to offend. I obviously wouldn't dream of associating with any faction conspiring against you or your enlightened rule. Exactly, Lord Stafford. Get back in line. And now he's gone, and this has taken quite the hit. Almost half their forces have been destroyed. Got to make sure you manage your factions well. Lord Lorien the Fat, yeah, he's got some problems. He's infirm, and he has winter fever. He may die soon. My brother, I could imprison, but I don't really want to. Let's go ahead and spy on Byram. Okay. Now, lift excommunication, 12.5 piety. So let me get this straight. The last time I asked him to lift the communication, my excommunication, the Septon said no. But he still took my piety. Those greedy bastards. My wife is pregnant. Awesome. So I should be getting this ambition fulfilled. Plus 50 prestige. Not that great. I mainly picked it for the fertility bonus. Your Grace, I've collected ample tax revenue. Fantastic. My wife is awesome. Okay. So we're working on the factions. We're trying to remove the threats. Seek treatment. Yes. Call my maester. I find out nothing new and useful about Byram. Well, he doesn't like me, so we can spread some vicious rumors about him. Weaken his rule a little bit. Let's see if we can't get some better treatment for my gout. Your eyes widened when Maester Lothar led a goat into your chambers. The foul smell of its flatulence made you both cover your noses, but the Maester pulled your hand away. Apologies, Your Grace. This is the treatment. He recommended deep breaths. I actually feel better, and it seems that we actually got a treatment for the next 5 years, it seems, that will reverse, and yeah, it'll actually reverse and make our gout. Well, it'll actually make King Lyman even better. God damn, his diplomacy is 0. Shit. Okay. So what we need to do. My wife's going to give she's going to give pregnant. She's not going to give pregnancy. You don't give pregnancy. She's going to give birth eventually. So I think right now, are we spying on someone? I think we're spying on Lord Byram. Is there anyone we can plot against? Well, because here's the thing, is that if we're going to go for the expand the realm by conquest, we need to make sure that everyone likes us. They have to like us. And that requires either having a positive opinion, or having all your vassals have a positive opinion, or the liege loyalist faction is at 100%. Those are the requirements. So I'm beginning to think that maybe King Lyman should switch his intrigue to, well, switches intrigue to, I think, carousing. Carousing seems like it would be a lot better trait for him at the moment. It would improve his diplomacy. My snoops overheard Lord Byron Castamere as he told shocking lies about his rightful liege. How should I use this information? Expose him publicly, giving me a reason to arrest him. Who is his heir, Sir Harwin? Right. Threaten Byram with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. It would keep him where he is. Or maybe I should just throw him in my dungeon right now. I'll publicly denounce him. And then I will give myself, let's see. If I try to imprison him, if we fail, he might declare war on us or flee to another court. Since Lord Byram has acted dishonorably toward you, no one will care. Indeed. So let's see if we can't... Because Lord Melwyn the Arrogant, he's not really doing much in the way of replacing my garrison. So he's kind of sucking right now. So let's go and do suppress revolts at Castamere. Oh, that's so shit that I can't take away. Let's see, the council votes yes. Yeah, but I don't want the High Lordship. I want this. I want the Lordship of Castamere. I don't want the High Lordship. But we could... And I can't revoke... He'll fight me for it. But I'm already going to arrest him anyways, and the council will vote yes. In fact... The council will vote unanimously in favor of sending this request that he surrenders the High Lordship of Castamere. I mean, who else are we going to give it to? Maybe Lord Damien of Tarbeck Hall? Maybe. It would make him a lot happier with us. His children, how would his children feel? Well, you know what I can do? How many troops do they have here? 3,000... You can raise 4,000, so his levies are greater than mine. Yeah, so I'm going to raise my armies, and I'm going to put them all on top of Castamere. Okay, go ahead and let time start. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? In Castamere? Oh, okay, he's in Castamere to suppress revolts. Exactly where he should be. Duh. Now then... As we're marching our troops on to Castamere, 63%. I hope this doesn't somehow glitch out and give me some kind of tyrannical trait. Let's see. Wait a minute. This will lower Lord Byram's opinion of you by 60 and your other vassals by... Oh, shit. I don't want that. I don't want an extra negative 15. What is this? To glorious King Lyman, you live in harmony and contentment. We propose that Lady Gwen of Crow's Edge and Harlan Wood... Who is... Oh, okay, he's a courtier of mine. Yeah, sure. I do not care otherwise. Prince Lan is 5. That's great. Prince Tywin is 3. 60 kills. Nah, don't care about that. Yes, I mean, we can't take his title because that'll make all my other vassals hate me. But, One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices. Ooh, we could try to kill him. Do I want to spend 21 gold? Yeah, sure. I'm already on a roll, so hopefully they don't get discovered. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I may have just made my life a little bit more difficult, because now his son is going to hate me, and he's going to demand vengeance. Yes. Well, I mean, that probably means he's going to start plotting, which should make it easy to find out, well, to find plots. And next time we won't kill him, we'll just throw him in the dungeon. That was a really stupid mistake on my part. Dishonorable is now at -30. Great. Master of Laws. Master of Laws, you gonna do anything? You gonna help me? You gonna remove some of these problems I have? Oh yeah, my realm hates me. So, known plots. Are there any plots against my life? No, not yet. But yeah, these factions are gonna grow. We can't allow that to happen. Okay, go ahead and slander him. I am going to... Well, I want to change... Cannot change focus until... Oh, until next year. Oh, okay, well, I guess we're stuck with intrigue for a little bit. Which may work in our favor, because I need to spy on the son of the old Lord of Castamere, because he's no doubt going to plot to try to kill King Lyman. King Lyman, very good at destabilizing realms. Unfortunately, that also goes for his own realm. But oh, it's perfectly fine. Everything in due time. Everything has its course. You're still in Highgarden. Okay. Can I sign any kind of non-aggression pact? No. For some reason, no. Unfortunately... Oh, okay. My little rebel leader thing, that little trait, has finally gone away. One afternoon, your wife comes over to you and begs you a private word. She asks that you allow her to take one of the serving girls as her handmaiden. She says that she has become very fond of her and believes that she would serve well, and the two of them would get along wonderfully. If you say so, if you both get along, then why not? For some reason, I lose prestige. She's but a peasant. She cannot be a handmaiden. Well, I mean, I need my wife to be on my side because she's fantastic, so... Oh. We have disturbing news from Silverhill of another atrocity committed by your bannerman, Lord Stafford. Apparently, Lady Matrice bore him a stillborn child, which triggered a terrible rage. He ordered all the midwives and wet nurses, as well as all of their family, be put into the dungeon and severely questioned. It is reported none survived the horrific torture. Holy crap, we have, well, almost a Ramsay Bolton situation. That's alarming. I mean, he's staying out of conspiratorial factions, though, so, that's good. This is concerning, this Prince Chiswick for the Rock. And Lord Summoner is, Lord Summoner's leading the faction, but the dude he's trying to put into power is plotting him to revolt anyways, so... Lord Gawain the Careless, Lord Harwin of Castamere. Ah, yes, of course you are. Of course you are. Hold on, let's look at some of his traits. Trusting, slothful, gregarious, proud. He actually has a lot of good traits that would suggest that he might not plot. A daughter was born to King Lyman, named Delina, and that's fine name, fine name. Conscientiousness, great. Fulfill the ambition, awesome. Expand realm by conquest. Now then. I'm going to pause this, take a look at the details for this. King Lyman successfully persuades his vassals to back an invasion of a foreign realm. Great. Hold a grand invasion council. Okay, so we need greater to or equal to 1,000 prestige, which we have. We need to have a personal wealth of 100 gold or more. We do. We're at peace. We are not a prisoner. We are not in hiding or seclusion or traveling. So we have one last requirement we need to make, and that is the Liege Loyalist faction has strength of 100% or All high-ranking vassals have a positive opinion of King Lyman. Now, that is a little bit different. I thought it had to be all vassals, but I guess it only has to be high-ranking vassals. I wonder how the game... Okay, let's look at rank here. Right, so it seems... What does this say? Powerful vassal. This is a major vassal and is more likely to be belligerent with plots and factions. Gotcha. So, in my realm, I have 3 major vassals. Now, when they say major, what does that mean? Well, we've got Lord Tommen of Ashmark. Okay, and he's got a positive opinion of me. There's Lord Summoner of Crakehall, who doesn't like me. He's got 1,700 men. Lord Forley the Ugly has 3,000 men. That's kind of weird. I thought that, like, see, this is kind of weird to me. It's like Lord Melwyn the Arrogant of Sarsfield actually has more troops than my top 3 vassals, which is kind of strange to me. I don't know how the game is determining, quote, powerful vassals, but oh well, those are the people we have to appease. Now then, how much gold do I have? What can I do to repair these relations? Send gift to increase by 28. That will not be enough to get him higher. Demand the character abandon their plot. This is kind of weird. So Lord Summoner the Drunkard he's doing a plot, but he won't accept it even if then let's just imprison him. Who's his son? His son has a very poor opinion of me, and he's also a drunkard, just like his dad. But I'd like to not have to... I'd like to not have to murder people, though. I'm going to stop spying on whoever I'm spying on, because I'm not getting any kind of vibes that they're plotting against me. We can either try to get Lord Summoner to like us. Holy crap, if we give this guy, if we give his son 15 gold, it'll increase his disposition by 72. And then if we kill his dad, I believe that's his dad, right? Yes, we kill his dad, he'll inherit, and we can give, yeah, and then he should have a positive opinion of us when he takes the title. Plots, plots, plots. Joeblivion is all about them plots. So, how do we kill this guy in a way where I don't get seen as even more dishonorable than I am? How do we do this? Okay. We're going to pass time on. We're going to wait till the 18th of November. We should be able to move our Master of Arms down here to Crakehall, suppress revolts, help us with the arrest, throw him in the dungeon. If that doesn't work, we'll march our armies onto Crakehall, take him by force, throw him in the dungeon, plot to kill him or something, and make sure that his son gets a gift and really, really likes us. Okay. His heir... Send him the gift. Great. Is his wife cheating on him? Yes, yes she is. Who is, oh. It says cradle robber, so that probably means that she was having an affair with someone much older than her. Ooh. Hold on a second. I'm going to check. Explore character options. Let's go back and we'll go search realm. I kind of want to see Sir Roland Crakehall's opinion of his dad. What is his dad's name? Sumner. Sumner. Right? That's his... Lord Sumner. Okay, he's apparently my uncle. Ah. Okay. Opinion of... Oh, no. This is Sumner's opinion of Roland. Okay, gotcha. Wrong guy. Let's go here. And we will go... Roland, his son. Ah. Oh, man. Lord Sumner II had an affair with his son's wife. And it's so naturally they're rivals because he hates his dad now. And apparently Lord Summoner threw his son into prison too, and fired him from the council. But it also says cuckolded 300%, which makes me think that, okay, 300%, which makes me think that these kids aren't really Sir Roland Craycall's children. Because he says he got cuckolded 3 times. Maybe that's because, I don't know. Who knows what that means? But what that does mean is that Lord Summoner has messed up really, really badly. And because of that, we should have no problem throwing him in the dungeon. And if we kill his father, Sir Roland will become Lord Roland of Craycall, and I think he will be very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. I want to keep Tommen Lorch on my good side, so I'm going to throw some money his way. Okay. Lord Forley of Painhall is hiding. Why is he hiding? Keeper of the Swans. Sure. Send gift. 24. And that will make him go up by 28. Okay, I'm going to actually save my money for right now. Armies are on the march to Craycall, so that when Lord Summoner revolts, if he does, he won't even be able to launch his troops, because we'll just be. It would be like used a favor to make him forced to join their faction. Wait a minute. What are you? You would dare. I thought Lord Harwin was in here twice. I was going to say, hey, that's cheating. You can't have them in here twice, but they just look really, really alike. I'm thinking maybe we should... oh, shit. This just got way more complicated than I thought it would be. Lord Summoner is part of a faction that wants to put my brother on the throne of the Rock. Which means that if we imprison, or if we try to imprison Lord Summoner and it doesn't work, then that means that he'll rise in revolt, my brother will rise in revolt, Lord Harwin of Castamere will rise in revolt, Lord Andron II of Hornvale will rise in revolt, and Sir Donald of Fang Tower will rise in revolt. And that doesn't even take into account the vassals that are going to remain neutral. I do have sort of a Crown Loyalist faction, though, which has 8,000 men. And Lord Lyman the Eloquent. Lord Lyman, do you really need to, you need to start improving my standing in the realm, because shit's starting to get serious. How many men does he have? 7,000. Yes, I am definitely going to give you some gold. I'm going to give you some gold, make you like me. I want my Crown Loyalist faction to be as strong as possible. Lord Gawain, you bastard. Right, so how many troops can he raise? Not many. I am really concerned about this now, because we only have a 58% chance of... It's a coin flip, pretty much. And if we mess it up... then... Alright, so I know at least if these guys all revolt before my armies get here into Craycall, I've got, let's see, Lord of the Golden Tooth back here, and Lord of Ashmark up here. Shit. In fact, Lord Gawain of the Crag might also revolt against me. How does this guy feel? Recently, this short reign. Yeah. He doesn't like me for all the various good reasons. Maybe we can spy on him and get an intrigue event where we can kidnap him. Maybe. I mean, if we can just replace Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why did... what... Wait a minute, why did this just... Forley, why did... Did my bonus from sending the gift already wear off? It did. Oh my god. And now Alan... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Why does he hate me? For all the known reasons, yeah. God damn it, I swear to you, my Master of Laws is deliberately messing around. Yeah, I have a 21% chance of my reputation being repaired each year, and I've gotten nothing. Nothing for it. Bastards. Bastards, bastards, bastards. Okay. Advisor. Alan, that's fine. Did that kind of sort of help? It did a little bit. If I did give him gold, it wouldn't even put him positively. Shit. Not good. I have a feeling that when we make the move on Lord Summoner, everything's going to devolve into chaos. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. Midget shoes, yes. Make him hate us a little bit more. I really want to get like an abduction option or something. Well, my armies are stacking into Crakehall, so I'm sure Lord Summoner can see the armies encircling Crakehall at the moment. I mean, if they do rise in revolt, at least we're going to have some forces here that are good to go and are led by, let's see, Gerald. Gerald, we'll get you over here. Aline, oh yeah, she's got the dragon. Aline's got the dragon, so that should make this shit way easier. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to arrest this leader of one of the largest factions to challenge the rule of King Lyman. Exactly what I was afraid of happening. We need to crush this seditious behavior as soon as possible. Because, I mean, King Lyman is about to be 40, and if he can just get the leaders of these 3 regions on his side, then I can call for the Grand Invasion Council and we can push on and take the Iron Throne. We need to do this sooner rather than later because King Valar is going to grow up eventually. Granted, we have around 6, 7, 8 years before he becomes a real threat. I don't really want to wait around for him to become so well liked that we can't kidnap him or something. In fact, I'm actually gonna... What is going on here? Defending against King Lawrence of the North in Northern League of Independence. Wow. Okay, so things are interesting proceeding of events as King Lion. It's funny. It's funny from my perspective right now because it seems like after leading the Westerlander League of Independence, King Lyman now is trapped in his own realm in a corner trying to fight off all the vassals that want to eat him. So he's got these weird kind of like power struggles going on within the rock, and the fact that this is all red right now is all a facade. There's actually quite a few vassals here who want to rebel, and while that is bad, the Iron Throne is going through the same thing, because now they're fighting a second another League of Independence war against, this time against the North, the Stormlands, and Lord Caspar of Rosby. And it seems to be in favor of King Lawrence of the North, so the Northerners have risen up in rebellion and are marching south. The Stormlanders are now vying for independence as well, which actually works out in our favor, because even if King Valar gets to age 15, 16 and he matures, the Iron Throne's going to be so small that it's going to be pretty much remnants of the Crown lands, and then we can march in there and take it with ease. So that is a fortunate turn of events. But I'm concerned because there's a chance King Lyman might not see that. He might not come to see that, and I really like King Lyman, and I understand that he does have his vassal Prince Lan, who is willful, ambitious, brave, authoritative, or stubborn. 3 of 4 of those traits are really good. So here's hoping Sir Morgan Hightower does right and gives him great traits for the future of the Rock. But there is a chance that King Lyman here gets killed and his son ends up inheriting the throne. I'm wondering if I shouldn't give Dark Sister and Blackfire to Prince Lan right now, or maybe I should just have him wait. You know what, King Larence of the North, I know you don't really like me, but I want to see the North become independent. I kind of want to see everyone become independent because it makes it a lot easier to conquer everybody. Can I grant him? I can't grant him his sword. I want to give him his sword. I did see that I had ice. I had ice equipped. I don't want to equip ice. I want to equip Blackfire because that's a way cooler item. What can I do with... Can I sell this? Oh, if I could sell this. What would you like to do with ice? Sell. You try to find a buyer for ice. The sale would gain 500 gold and lose 500 prestige. Well, you guys saw, I tried to give it back to the Starks, but it didn't give me the option to. Maybe it's because I had it equipped. Maybe you can't give somebody an artifact that you've got equipped. Can I grant? No, I don't have the option to. I can't give him anything. Is it because he's not a king? Is it because he's at war? Is it because he's in a different realm? It could be all of the above. Look, if I can't give it, actually, you know what would probably be better is giving it to one of my vassals. Look at that, 50. Ooh. Okay. Who is... Okay, I have no crown loyalists right now. Alright, not going to sell. I'm not going to sell ice. I'm going to use it as a tool for diplomacy to get these guys on my side. His son still likes me? Yes. Okay. Well, before I end this episode, I'm going to try to imprison Lord Sumner. Cross your fingers that this doesn't erupt into the first civil war of the Rock. Whew. Lord Summoner is now safely locked away in my dungeon, awaiting his fate. Fan-flippin-tastic. Okay. I'm going to move forward with time. Let's keep him in there, let him rot. The armies are still there, and the Prince Chiswick for the Rock faction has fallen off greatly. Ah, he does have a son. Interesting. Anyways, so I guess I just kind of want to look through here and see what I can do. Okay, I can't execute him. I need to call a trial for him. Can I exile him? No. Can I revoke his title? No. Okay. Throw him in the oubliette. I don't want to get cruel though. I have enough traits that reduce my diplomacy. All right. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We need to get rid of this guy. We need to get rid of him. And it seems the best way to do that now would be to call for a trial, and when he's declared guilty, exile him, because I want his son to inherit. That's what I want, because he likes me, and then he'll become, well, in theory, a major vassal, and he'll be on my side, and then I can go find, I can go give ice to Forlay Payne or Alan Lorch, which will put them on our side too, and then we'll have only one more vassal we need to worry about. Yes, that seems like what I'm going to have to do in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones Edition. I've been Joeblivion, and until next time, see you guys later.